This week on Friends in the Forest. Since June 5th is World Environment Day, this week's episode will be all about sustainability. We're going to head across the overpass to visit the Macdonald Horticultural Center to discuss sustainable agriculture.
Then, get your tool belts ready as our special guest Simon shows us how to make a bird feeder out of all recycled materials.
It's time for the answer to last week's Fun Forest Fact!
Were you able to figure out which tree species this is? Yep, you guessed it. It's an apple tree.
Now stay tuned for this week's Fun Forest Fact!
Since the Arbo is a part of the Mac campus community, we thought it was important to reach out to some of our friends around campus. We figured the Macdonald Horticultural Center was an excellent place to discuss the topic of sustainability.
The Horticulture Center is managed by Mike Bleo. It is home to a beautiful apple orchard and also grows a number of veggies, including kale, squash, tomatoes, you name it. The produce is sold at local farmers markets for all to be enjoyed. It has also been used for research and stage opportunities for many of Mcgill's agricultural students. We started our adventure by speaking with Michael Gossage-Bleo to help us answer the question, how has sustainability been incorporated at the Macdonald Horticulture Center?
Hi everyone, my name is Michael Gossage-Bleo. I studied sustainability at Dalhousie University and I currently work here at the Macdonald Campus Horticulture Center. Today I'm going to talk to you about some of the efforts that we've been making to make our practices more sustainable. There are a number of ways that the Mac Farm is trying to work towards sustainability. One of these ways is minimizing the use of pesticides. So the example I chose here, this is a new orchard that we've planted. They're all grafted trees, and normally there's a lot of insects that try to reproduce in these trees and would then eat these trees. One way that we've tried to counteract this is the use of these pheromone traps that we've installed here. Basically what they do is they put out the scent of the female insect of this certain species. So the male is constantly trying to look for it and find it, and they get confused, and it lowers the amount of reproduction in this area. So instead of spraying harmful pesticides all over the place, we've used a different solution. Another effort that the Mac Farm has been making towards sustainability is the Mcgill Feeding Mcgill project. It was started by the manager of the farm here, Mike Bleo, and essentially provides local produce grown here to the students at downtown Mcgill. So everything that you see here, all these fields and stuff like that, they're all going to be vegetables and fruits, and a lot of it is going to go towards the kitchens downtown at the different residences that they have. This way it provides local food to Mcgill and also keeps the money within Mcgill.
Cooper's hawk has a very wide geographic range, living in the southern part of most Canadian provinces, but stretching southward as far as Florida and even Costa Rica. Characteristic to many other hawk species, the female Cooper's hawk is larger than the male. This bird also has quite a long tail, so it is very agile in pursuit of its prey. Thank you to Pascal Marchand for this video of a Cooper's hawk sitting down for a tasty meal. If you'd like to share your Arbo photos or videos, email your media to morgan.arboretum@mcgill.ca. Also check out the Arbo Instagram page at morgan.arboretum.
Hi, I'm Simon, and today I'm going to show you how I made this portable bird feeder stand out of material that was destined for the recycle. It was originally an umbrella, deck umbrella, and a stand. The reason that we decided we needed a portable stand was that my wife and I were fed up walking through 3 feet of snow in the wintertime to come out and fill our bird feeder. We felt that if we could move it up onto the deck in the fall, it would be a lot easier. So here we go. So what we start with is an old deck umbrella. Obviously this one has been laying in the shed for a while. It's got a few holes in it. So basically I disassembled the mechanism with a screwdriver, a battery drill, a 316 battery drill bit, and a pair of side cutters. So that took about an hour to do, and I ended up with this post. So now that we've disassembled the umbrella, we just need the center pole, and we'll only need the longer portion. So the short portion you put aside, we won't be using that one. The longer portion we'll keep here as we need it. First things first is we have to have our hook. Now this was something that we had for a number of years and weren't using it. It was a hook that screwed onto the side of the deck. I simply cut that off with a hacksaw, taken a piece of 1.5 inch dowel, drilled a 1/2 inch hole in the center. We're going to insert that into the dowel with some construction adhesive, and that should hold it permanently. Before we continue, we want to take our squirrel baffle. You can easily buy one, or you can make one from a couple of paint cans, or in this case I used coffee cans. Okay, so now to put it all together, we will take the baffle and put the dowel up inside the baffle and slide the hook into the hole. Now we'll slide the baffle along the hook, and we're going to drive that dowel right into the hole. That hole is about 5 inches deep through the baffle, through the dowel, and that'll hold pretty much permanently now. It shouldn't come out. Now, what we're going to do is we'll take this assembly and we'll just pop it in here. Bring it up just about flush with the top of the tube, and secure it with. So now we have assembled the hook, the tube, and the squirrel baffle with 3 screws on either side, and the hook is well and truly set in there with the construction adhesive. That'll take about 12 hours to dry, and the baffle just slides down. Keep those pesky squirrels off your bird feeder. This just slides in the base. In we go. Tighten it up. And now you have a completely portable stand for your bird feeder that you can move up onto your deck in the wintertime, or your balcony, or your porch, and don't have to worry about walking through the snow when you are looking to restock your bird feeder. Now obviously the coffee can baffle needs a coat of paint. My wife hasn't chosen the color yet, so it hasn't been done. But basically folks, that's it. Doesn't cost much, and all this stuff I found in my shed except for the coffee cans.
It's time for this week's Fun Forest Fact!
How many different species of bees do you think are on the island of Montreal? Stay tuned next week to find out.